I'm David Goodson.
And I'm Drew Goodson.
And welcome to another episode of Good Food with Goodson Pecans. And so today we're especially excited about showing you a very simple recipe that we have loved to use when we have get-togethers, either at our store if we have like an open house around Christmas time, or even just throughout the year. It's just great to have people over. It's a pecan butter fruit dip. And so we love being able to show people different things you can do with pecan butter, whatever you want to call it. When we first started selling pecan butter, we got a ton of those questions. What do you do with it? And so this was one of the very first recipes that we came up with. This and our energy bites were two of our highlights. And it's just a very simple recipe to use. And so Drew, since it is that simple, and I know you love to cook, like you are, you actually love to do a lot of cooking. You love to cook a lot of sweets. Maybe we'll have to show one of his recipes using pecan butter.
Try it out sometime.
At a future one. But right now, go ahead and tell us what our ingredients are in here.
So you take 10.6 ounces of any kind of yogurt, and you have
trying different camera angles here.
A cup of honey cinnamon pecan butter. I think you can use any kind of pecan butter that you like, but honey cinnamon is the best, and it's a grand prize award winner.
But you could use crunchy, creamy, or creamy with honey. Probably could even use fudge butter in here, and yeah.
And so you just add your cup of pecan butter to the yogurt, and then you can add 2 tablespoons of honey to your liking.
Yep.
And it's just really good, super simple, easy.
And that's gonna really depend on the sweetness of your yogurt. And so it's just, the 2 tablespoons is really a guesstimate, but it's to taste. And so once you do that, again, did you talk about the yogurt or how much yogurt?
Don't know.
Basically two of the individual cups, but you can also buy a big container of it and then make more. And then you blend all the ingredients together until they're mixed thoroughly and homogeneous. And that's actually what we say on our recipe, but do you know what homogeneous is?
Yes, completely, totally.
What is homogeneous?
Means it's completely smooth and mixed.
It's mixed. Well,
we'll go with that.
Yes, good job. That is part of what it is. You want it to be very smooth and all together really, really well. I will say, once you blend this, because of the oil separation and there's also water in the yogurt, you will have like water/oil sort of develop in there as it sits. And so definitely if you're making this ahead of time, you'll expect that. But as it sits out, you shouldn't have any problems, especially for a party. But just know, like right before then, you'll want to do it. Anyway, this is super, super good. And that's about it. I mean, the time we've been sitting here talking, we've gotten it blended well, homogeneous, as the recipe says. And then, but we want to get our bowl here. One of the best things to use to serve this with, just set it down there and I'll put it in there. One of the best things to serve with this is gonna be apple slices. I mean, any kind of fruit that you might like would be great with it. But apple slices are very popular. I think you could use, really strawberries, grapes, other types of fruit, and even pretzels, things like that are going to be really, really good. And so, yeah. So you've got that. Let me get the last little bit of this out of here. And there you go. Great, simple recipe, 3 ingredients, super easy to do. And so we hope you'll try it. Again, it's a cup of pecan butter, your choice, 10.6 roughly ounces of yogurt, and then 2 tablespoons of honey, or just whatever you might need to taste. You may not need that much, you may need a little bit more. So anyway, and I did want to give a shout out to our friends at the Honey Shack around Homerville, Georgia. We actually have family way back a long time ago that used to live there, and we'll have my mom on another show. She probably will talk about that. But we've got honey from them, and so Honey Shack is a great place to get honey. if you're looking for a place to get some honey, and also just our pecan butter.
Super good.
So thanks so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and look forward to talking to you soon.